Veterans Day, remember national holidays. National holidays means good morning, Greg. Thank you. My cameraman. National holiday means a holiday for the entire nation. And if you do the citizenship class, it will ask you for 2. So keep in mind, national holiday. So if they say, what is a national holiday? And you say, my birthday. You're like, well, if you say, Halloween. Yeah. So, anyway, something to remember. Here in this paper, we're talking about news. It says here, today, Friday, November 10th. I put this up here. Let's see, it was the 10th. It says here, today, Friday, 10th is Veterans Day. You have to remember that when you have dates, dates. This holiday is by national act in Congress when they make laws. This is the holiday, November 11th. And it happened to be that on the 11th was what day of the week? Because Saturday is a weekend, many things are closed. So the day would be observed. It means that's when the places will shut down. Friday, the day of the week. Some holidays will be observed on a different day than the holiday. It's just something to be aware of. When we have holidays and you think, well, will I be getting mail? Are offices open or closed? This is a slightly different word, observe. Notice here, just a review of a few things. Up here on the top, these are called ads. This is the big word, advertisements, shortened ads. Ads try to get you to buy something, buy or sell something. So this one here, this is an ad or advertisement for Save More drugstores. This is an ad for Hello Shawarma. Ad. Over here is an ad for House of Wings and Pizza. What are wings?
Wings. Chicken.
Chicken wings, yes, very popular. This is not an ad in the paper. This is article is in the paper, information about something. There's one about protesters calling for a ceasefire. That was a word we had last week. Ceasefire means no shooting. This one is about Veterans Day. This is about, we talked about this last week, history books. An election for the history books. And it's about Hamtramck City Council. 2 people were elected. 1 person new, 1 person that was there before, no longer there. An election, remember election? What is an election? Election. We will have an election next year for President of the United States.
What? Election is like voting?
Is what?
Voting.
Yes, an election is the act of voting. Election.
Yes, election.
Election. So in Hamtramck, there was an election for city council. People voted for people for city council. That's in this article. And if you want to take one of these, this is good practice for you. When you leave, there's a stack of these. They're free, and it has information about the city of Hamtramck.
So when I can get this?
When?
Yeah. Where?
At the front door. There is at the front door. There are different magazines and papers for free. You can take it home and practice reading and see. And if you do read it and you have trouble understanding what it's saying, bring it in. We'll talk about it. Okay? It's about Hamtramck. Who lives in Hamtramck? Everyone? Anyone live in Warren in my class today? Some of my class lives in Warren. How about Detroit? Anyone live in Detroit? Detroit? You're Detroit? Detroit. Where in Detroit? Norwalk? Silla. No. I don't know where that is. I'll have to look. I don't know that street. Spell it. What letters? Right here, street. I thought I knew all the streets in Granby. Oh, Cherished. Remember, usually CH is usually like cheese, cherry, cherished. Yeah, that's you're not but cherished. No, well. It's a north-south street. So the high school is on Cheris, but also Cheris down in the south part of town. Yep. This one more thing here. This is kind of a review. This was one of our words from a while back. This is for Jets Pizza. Jets Pizza.
Yes.
Yes. And this gives you extra value. So if you have this, and you take this in, $1 off. What does that mean?
Discount.
Discount $1. So if your bill is for $10,
$9.
$1 off. This one, New York style large pizza, 6 slices, $13.99. This is called a coupon. This is a coupon. Remember that?
Yeah.
One of our words? Oh, one more thing here. That's the name of the place. This is the name. But notice this. What's that called?
What's that?
Apostrophe. Yeah. Those of you who may have heard it as apostrophe. Remember, apostrophe, PH, not always. Usually what sound for PH? Fa. Like, what's this?
Like phone. Pharmacy.
Phone. Pharmacy.
Yeah.
Pheasant. PH. Apostrophe. This is a comma down at the bottom. When it's up, apostrophe. Yes. Apostrophe is used for different things. Ownership. My name, Michael. That's me. Michael's glasses. I own these glasses. So it'd be apostrophe S. Michael's glasses. Remember that?
Yeah.
Show ownership. Who owns it? Who owns the pizza place? Jet's Pizza belongs to Jet. Jet's Pizza. But then we also have this one. What's this?
Astrobiz.
Why is it there? Why?
Short.
A letter has been left out. It took the place of a letter.
Hungry.
Instead of the A being there, we have to show that the A, somebody took the A. If we put this. When we speak, we don't have commas or anything, but we use it in our sound. So we remember, when we have a comma, slow down.
Slow down.
Apples, carrots, bananas, celery. Slow down. And this one, I'm. You blend. Okay. Good review. We're going to do two things today. We're going to do this one, and then this is our community, and I think we have enough here. Take one, pass one, and then keep going. Two more. Samia's on the other side of the table today. And just keep going. Mikhail, pass them. Okay. Yeah. And then the other thing we're going to do today is talk about Washington, the state of Washington.
State. Capital.
No, this is a state. Where is Washington State? Where is it?
East.
What?
In the west.
In the west. I'll show you on the map when we get this one. Take a look at this one for a minute. Did everyone get one? Notice down here with the questions. The questions here, what is, how much does. Okay. Take a look, see what you come up with. Samia, did you sign in? Samia, did you sign?
No.
Would you like to sign?
Yeah.
How we doing? Good? The focus here is on what and how much, how we use them. We already did the one with how much and how many. What is the difference?
How much? Like you can't count. You can't count.
Yes. You can't count how much,
Yeah. But how many?
but how many you can count. Very specific. So I could say,
What?
how much coffee? How much coffee is here?
One.
One cup.
Yeah.
How much? Cup.
Cup.
How much cup? How many cups? How many cups?
One.
One.
Yeah.
Count.
Count.
You're
Yeah.
counting. How much money? Money. How many?
How many?
How many
One.
pennies?
One.
One. How many
What?
quarters?
Like
Four.
Four.
Number.
4. Yeah.
So if I said, how much do you like sunny days?
How much?
How much? A lot? Or a little? Do you like a sunny day? Do you like this?
Okay.
Do you like it?
Yes.
What?
So I've said, how much do you like the weather? I like it a lot. If I said, oh, it's cold outside. It's snowing. Cold. How much do you like this weather? Oh, not at all. So it's not a count.
Yeah.
So anyway, let's go over here. There's another word on here to cover before we go on. This word, brochure. Add to our list of if I have one in my room. A brochure is an information sheet or something that may come to your house. You see, when it's not through the mail usually, but sometimes people will go door to door and put something on your porch in your doorway. It's usually an ad, coupon like this, a coupon, or informational. This is more informational. And so if you go to the bank, anyone here go to the bank? They may have some information. Oh, I'll take this information, and it has some things that may be interesting for me, a brochure. So in this case, it's about a company called Bank of Vista. And they're telling about, on this brochure, what they charge, how much it costs to do this. So up on the top, way on the top, you see Premier, Express, and Standard. Let's take a look at Premier. What does Premier mean? Premier.
Yes. Price.
Usually premier means the highest level. So, anybody here ever been on an airplane? Yes. First class. What is first class?
Premier.
What?
Number one.
Premier. You want a premier seat on the airplane? Go first class. Premier. Then the next one is express. What does usually express mean?
Fast.
Fast. Standard means
Loud.
every day. Every day. So, over on the left side, you see service fee. What does that mean, service fee?
How much?
What is service?
The money. Service.
What is service?
Service like no money for service.
What does it mean? I'm going to give,
Help you.
Help.
yes,
Help.
service is the help.
Help, yes.
So if I go to a restaurant, I say, oh, no one came to ask me for what I want. No service.
Sure.
No help. So then it says, going to the right, it says, with direct deposit. What does direct deposit mean?
Cash.
This is a bank.
Yeah.
It says, with direct deposit, without direct deposit.
With
Direct deposit means money that goes straight to the bank. So for example, if you have a job and you work and they say, here's your check, $100, or here's your money, $100, cash money. Now we change that and say, I have a job and my employer doesn't give me anything, nothing. It goes straight to the bank
yeah, deposit.
in my account. Deposit, direct deposit. So notice here that the service fee for direct deposit is different from without direct deposit. Then check writing. What is a check? Yes.
That one.
That's when you have a checkbook and you write the amount of money you're buying and selling. So in this case, Premier says unlimited. What does unlimited mean?
Can use.
As much as you like.
No closing.
Unlimited means as much as you want. Unlimited. If you go to the restaurant and they say, oh, you can have all the coffee you like. Unlimited coffee. Then notice that there are different, we have columns and rows. So unlimited for Premier, and then Express is how much? For check writing, how much per month?
Express.
Yes,
25.
25.
25 per month. And then standard,
Unlimited.
unlimited. The bottom one on the left says teller transaction. What is a teller?
Same task.
What? A teller is a job, a person in a bank.
Teller name.
So you go to the bank
What?
and you stand in line
Tellers.
and you're in the front and the person in front of you says, how may I help you? That person is the teller, bank teller. You give them money, they give you money, you fill out forms, bank teller. What does transaction mean? transportation.
Send.
What?
Send money.
Transaction means an action between two people. Well, in this case, it's money transaction, because it's a bank. Transaction means an interaction between people. So in this case, Premier has unlimited. Express charges $2.50 per transaction, and Standard is $5 fee per month, fixed amount of money. This is a change for me, in that banks, people used to go to the bank a lot. People would get a check. If they worked, they would take their check, go to the bank, and put their money in. If they needed money, they would go to the bank, and they'd take money out. Now, we use a card. It's called an ATM card. Do you know ATM?
Yeah.
Yes.
A machine. Put the
Machine.
card in, take out money. Some people put money in. They move money from one place to another. In an ATM. But a bank teller used to do all of that. Bank teller. Some banks now charge. You want to go to the bank and talk to somebody? $3, please. You want to talk to me? $3. $3. So here it says, some places are more than $3. This is $2.50. PNC Bank, we know that one.
Yes.
Do they charge to go in? No?
On.
Chase Bank, they don't charge. You know Chase Bank?
Yeah.
It's a big bank. So let's see if we can answer these questions. Nadia, try number 1 for us.
What is the service fee for the permit account with premium account with direct deposit? $24.
$24. Okay. Next one. Yasmin.
What is the regular transaction for the express account?
Much?
$2.50.
Okay. You can say $2.50, $2.50. Understood. Next one is Lima.
How much do the teller transaction for the standard account cost? $5 per month.
Very good. And number 4.
How much does check writing for the express account cost? $25 per month.
Okay, very good. So notice down here just the way it's expressed. And Rosa, read for us down at the bottom. What is
What is the fee for the account?
for the what?
For the basic account.
Basic account. Now let's take a look. I don't see anything in here that says basic. What do you think it means? What?
Basic.
Basic. Premier, Express, Standard. Which one is basic?
No. Standard.
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 Standard means the low. Yes. Basic means the lowest part. Basic. So when you're on an airplane,
The base.
the basic seat
Is standard.
is the standard seat. Basic. Keep going, Rosa. What? Notice fees, plural, are the fees, plural. Keep going.
How much is the license?
Keep going.
How much are the books? How much does each card cost? How much do the ticket cost?
Very good. Notice the difference between does and do. It does, tickets do. It does, and then plural do. Let's go on the back. And see, number 1, Shamba.
What are the late free or library books that are one with it?
Very good. And do number 2 also.
What is the
What number 2?
for different types of stuff?
I didn't quite hear you, Shamba.
What are the prices for different types of stuff?
Almost. Prices. Read again.
Prices.
Read
Prices
again.
for different types of stuff.
Pay attention to those. When you read the word, look for the ending. If it's going to have an S or ES, so prices. Okay, Sumitra, number 3.
How much is the bank charge for late fee?
Say it again.
How much is the bank charge for late fee?
How much is the bank charge? Very good. How much is? What's number 2? What are? What is the bank charge? Well, we have to decide.
Do, does, and is to are.
Do and does
This is what?
are.
Yeah, we.
What is your name?
Yeah.
What is your name? My name is. What do you do?
For the work.
Being and doing. Different kind of verb.
Do and does.
Oh, wow. Okay,
Yeah,
now.
I did different the do and does or he and is used for the person.
Number 4, Samia.
What is the cost of a replacement ATM card?
Very good. What is the cost? What does replacement mean?
Replacement.
What does that mean? Replacement.
East on Connect Street for Brombach Street.
Then-
Brombach Street.
That's what that is.
Replacement.
Replacement.
Renew?
Well, this is an ATM card.
Is that that's it.
What is a replacement?
Take a new one?
A new one. Replacement. The old one's no good. I need a new one.
Renew or new?
Replacement means you had one,
Yes.
and now I'm getting another one.
Another one.
So replacement means again.
Again.
Replacement. What is the cost? Number 5. Fellow?
Number 5. How much do? How much? Right? How much do the textbooks for this class cost?
This is a good example. of do and is or are.
Because we have X box.
The key there is cost.
ولا الحاجة اللي لها كتير لكن لو هي تكبر واحد دوز
Notice the first one here, it has the word at the end, cost. How much do they cost? They do cost money. The second one,
how much are they?
how much are they? So we use both when we talk. So I'm going for bananas. You all like bananas?
Yeah.
So I go to the store. How much do they cost? 50 cents a pound. So I may go to the store and say, oh, how much are bananas? And they say, how much are they? How much are bananas? No cost. Bananas are 50 cents a pound. So both are used a lot in questions.
Okay, how we can answer for first question? How much do the cost banana?
The cost is
The cost is
50 cents a pound. Where are we? Number 6. Go ahead, Mohammed.
How much does the registration fee?
no.
How much do?
No.
How much is?
There's no cost in there.
How much is the registration?
Registration.
Registration fee.
Registration.
Registration. Registration.
Registration.
Ja.
Ja.
Registration.
Ja.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reg.
Yeah.
Is.
Registration. Registration.
What does that mean? Registration. Registration means you sign up. Yes. That's an action. I have to register at the bank. Sign in. Register. But I also have a registration in my pocket for my car. It says this car belongs to me. My automobile registration. Say number 7.
What are the fees for the new membership?
Very good. What are the fees? Number 8, Amro.
How much is the new cell phone? Or how much are the new cell phones?
Are because it's phones, plural.
Phones.
Phones, plural. And 9, Akil.
How much the is
How much? Is.
How much is
Each. How much is? What? Each. What's this word?
Sell all.
No, 1. Each means each means one. Yes. Let's pronounce this word.
H.
Each. Everyone, ladies. Each.
Each.
I don't hear.
H.
I need more each.
I need one. Eight.
Each.
Each. Page.
Beach.
Beach.
Peach. What is a peach?
Fruit.
A fruit. Yes. Peach.
Peach.
Each. In a minute, I'm going to give each of you
Each of you.
a paper. Each one means one at a time. Each day, I put up the date and the weather. Each day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Let's go to part, once again, transaction. What is it, transaction? What is it, transaction?
Process.
But what is a transaction?
Bank.
A transaction means action, action. Action, action. Transaction. In this case, we're talking about money. You go to the bank, you have a bank transaction. You give them money, they give you a receipt. Yes. Send and receive. Transaction. The word that prefix there means trans means something moving, like transportation, moving from one place to another. Transfer. What does transfer mean? Transfer.
Passenger.
What? Here's my coffee.
Replace.
Here's my coffee on this table. I'm going to move my coffee to that table. Transfer.
Transfer, yes, like travel.
Yes. Like travel. Yes. I'm going to transfer to a new city. I'm going to New York City.
Move.
I'm going to move to New York City. I'm going to transfer. Trans means move. Let's take a look here in part B. A little tricky, and it says unscramble. Notice unscramble means put them in the right order. To make questions using the correct form of be or do, we'll put this up on the board. So they give you all these words, and we have to decide what can we do to make a good sentence for this. So number one, before we start, remember that when we're making questions, there are certain words that start a question. One of those words is what? Another word is how much? How many? Another word is do. Another word is is. Is today Monday? Do you like coffee? What is this? How much is this? So let's take a look at number one. And Nadia, number one.
What are the charge for late payments?
Very good, except but take a look at that word charges.
Charges.
Notice the ES on the end. We're trying to focus on making sure, today we want to make sure those S and ES, we hear them. Okay, number two, Yasmin.
What will be named students for?
I'm going to put this up. Notice they're tricking you a little bit. It says here, use the correct form of be or do. So when you see the word be, or you see the word do, we have to use the correct form. we know that the verb be is and are.
Verb to be.
The word do and does. This is present tense. So number one, what are,
The
be was changed to are. Number two, what
are the fees for a new student. Number three.
So what are these given for the fees?
question mark, what are the fees for the new students? Okay. Number 3, Taslima.
How much does school lunch cost?
How much the school?
So I can't, what are new students for the fees?
Say it again.
What are new students for the fees?
No. What are the fees for the new students?
Oh, what's this?
Fees for.
No, for number 2, what are the fees for the new students?
How much does?
They want you to use the form of be, not does. This one they want you to use the form of do, does. Okay. Number 4,
What are the library cards?
what?
What is
Good on that. What
is
is
what is yeah. What is price? What is the
it's, in English we use that article the a lot. What is the price?
Price, yeah, the price. What is the price
Of a library card.
of library? Boxes. How much?
In Hamtramck, how much is a library card?
Free.
Free.
Yeah, it's free.
How much?
It's free.
Free. Unlimited.
What? No cost.
No cost.
Free.
Free. Why free?
Number 5,
How much are,
Rosa.
How much maybe?
how much are,
How much are the
How much what? How much?
How much are the boxes? The boxes for milk.
How much for mailing
that we
the
have
boxes?
B,
What?
5 box, B,
Oh,
how much are,
Only are.
I think how much are
This is tricky.
Are the boxes
I don't like this one. Yeah. I don't like that B in there. It would be not a good sentence.
maybe how much do that cost?
If we wanted to use the is, then we do it like this.
How much is the
Mailing
For the box,
or the boxes. I don't like that one too much.
But we have boxes, why not are? How much are? Mailing.
Mailing is. Jean-Claude, number 6.
How much coffee cup costs?
How much do copy cards do?
do the cup.
I don't know what copy cards are. But the end here would be cost. How much do they cost? How much does it cost? Cost at the end. All right, good job. Just to review, remember, Premier, okay, standard, basic. Premier. Premier means extra. Transaction means back and forth. What else was on here? Another word I wanted to show. Replacement. Replacement means you have one, no good, you want to replace it. And I think that's pretty good with that. Transfer, transportation, transaction, translate. Do you know translate? From one language to another. Translate. Trans is the key there. Well, let's learn about Washington. Who wants to go to Washington? I do. This is an illustration. This picture, take a look in the illustration. Okay, a drawing of the state. What is it telling us with these pictures?
Fish.
A fish. What do you think that means?
There's a lot of fish.
A lot of fish there. Do you like salmon?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
How about this one up here? Pears. Fruit.
Yeah.
Down below, apples. Then volcano. Mountains, yes. Put this up. A little geography here.
Do you need some milk?
All right, let's take a look here at our map. And once again, Washington State, abbreviation WA, 2 letters. Washington DC, over here, Washington DC, not a state. Capital. The city, capital city of the United States. Here, right here. You see that? DC. It's not a state.
Just capital.
It is the capital of the United States. What state is it in?
Washington DC, no state.
No state. It belongs to
Oh,
all the states. Capital for all the states. This one,
we can see federal city.
federal city, say that. Capital, national capital. Notice Washington, Washington Boulevard downtown. I grew up in a town called Washington. So many Washingtons in the USA. Why? Why?
Name of this the great USA.
President.
First president. George Washington.
Yes.
George Washington.
George Washington, first president.
US.
That's another citizenship question. If someone says, who was the first president of the United States?
George Washington.
Who was the father of the country?
George Washington.
George Washington. It's an expression, father of the... He's not my father. Sorry, not your father. Expression, George Washington. Do we know what he looks like? What does George Washington look like?
Wanda?
Okay. Also, let's see where his picture is.
It is
He's on a coin, I forget which one.
Washington, yes. I have the picture.
Do you have one? There you go.
And Wanda.
Can we see
Washington.
his picture?
Yeah.
He has a lot of hair on his head. That was a wig. Do you know wig? What is a wig?
I have.
You go to the store and you buy some hair and you put it on your head.
Oh,
Wig.
wig.
Because he was bald.
Oh, that's right.
Very stylish to have big hair. Over here on the west coast, remember coast?
Yes.
Coast means land and water. So this state up here you'll notice
Please.
on here, you've got, this map doesn't show it, but you see on your little map there, mountains would go through here, and the temperature and the climate of Washington is very different. This part, lots of rain. This part, not so much. Washington State. Well, let's, who is next? Sumitra, I think? Read up at the top.
Which is better, a lot of rain or a lot of sun? Why? What can you do in a place with mountains, rivers and forests? Why do people move to a new state?
So it's probably going to try and answer some of these questions. Go ahead, Sumitra.
Why is Washington different from every other state in the United States? It is the only state named after a president. Washington is named after the first president of the United States, George Washington.
Okay, stop. Notice here the way that's said. Washington is named after the first president of the United States, comma, George Washington. That comma, followed by George Washington, is telling you the name of the first president. That's how we do that. Samia, take over.
It is a beautiful state. It is called the evergreen state. Washington is very green because it rains a lot there.
Evergreen. Evergreen.
State.
Evergreen is, they call it the evergreen state.
Forest.
Evergreen trees are trees that stay green in the winter. Like, you know, as we get toward Christmas time, you will see people have a Christmas tree. In the winter, it has, it's green, evergreen trees. Back up here, moving up here, Sala, second paragraph.
Washington is very green because
The next paragraph.
because it rains a lot there. The rain helps many things grow. There are trees and forests everywhere. People cut down the trees for wood, but they plant a new tree for each tree that they cut down.
Muhammad?
Okay, so Washington has beautiful forests. There are also many fruit trees. Washington is the #1 in the United States for apples and pears.
So, Michigan also has apples and pears. If you go to a farm in Michigan right now and look at an apple tree, there's no apples. Wait a minute. If I go to Washington State, I go to a farm and there's apples. Why? They have more time to grow fruit. We have spring to end of summer, that's it. Then everything is like this. The trees lose their leaves. Washington is warm.
Warm?
Warm. On the ocean. Next paragraph, Saeed.
Washington has many mountains.
Yes, what?
Washington has many mountains and rivers. There are cool we catch a fish in the rivers, but Washington is most famous for its salmon.
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 Usually the L in salmon as the fish is silent. Salmon. You go to the store and you say, I would like some salmon. If you say salmon,
You can use both.
you can use both, but usually salmon.
Salmon.
No L salmon.
Pear white.
Keep going, say.
Washington also has a lot of
Volcanoes.
volcanoes. In 1980, the volcano at Mount Tree.
Wait. ST. Help him out.
At Mount Tree.
ST.
No, Santi, Santi.
Saint.
Saint.
Like Santi Luis.
It is.
Erupted.
Erupted.
Erupted. What does erupted mean? Blew up. Okay, Amro, take over.
The smoke from the mountain turned that day into night. Trees and plants
Died.
died. 60 people near Mount
St. Helens.
Helens died, but today new life is back on the mountain.
Scientists.
Are pretty surprised that animals and plants are coming so soon.
Thanks, Susan. This book was written a while back, but Mount St. Helens, you see the picture here?
Yes.
Here is, right here, do you see Seattle? Right, can you see that? It's not on your map. See where my picture is? Seattle? Seattle is a big city.
Like Detroit.
Oh, bigger.
Bigger.
Much bigger.
But capital.
More people.
More people.
More people than Detroit, but people close together. It's not the capital, it is the big city. Olympia is the capital, not so big.
Not
Seattle is a big city. And if you are in Seattle, in the city, and you look outside in the morning, you will see this giant mountain that's 50 miles away. 50 miles. It's huge. On top of that mountain, even in the coldest day, you will see a little smoke. Why?
It was the Holocaust.
It's what?
Holocaust.
It's a volcano. It's a volcano. It's called Mount Rainier. Mount Rainier. It's a volcano that's sleeping. It's not erupting, and it's not dead. It's sleeping. One day, it's going to go. So it will erupt. So Mount St. Helens, you see that picture? Mount St. Helens in 1980 blew up. The entire mountain blew up. Boom! And so much ash from the fire, the explosion, into the air that when you went outside, Like right now, dark. You have to turn your lights on. And here in Detroit, it would be gray outside. Not clouds, but ashes all over the United States when it blew up. Gil, last paragraph.
There are 1.4 million people in Washington. Many people go there to visit. Some like it so much that they decide to stay. More and more people come to live in this beautiful state.
Yes, it is very beautiful. I will tell you that. I've been there twice. Up here, I've been up here and to the Canada part, Vancouver Island. This is very, very beautiful. And Mount St. Helens is right here. And now, if you go there, you will see trees. Yay! As big as this room. But for a while, no trees. Everything was. See you tomorrow. Thank you, Emerald. Okay, I'll bring this back tomorrow. We'll talk a little bit more about Washington State and Washington, D.C. Both tomorrow. Washington State and Washington, D.C. Bring this back because I don't have a lot of time. Have a good day. Thank you. We're going to go home and have some